coach. Had a bye week this past weekend. You know the field for the Final Four here this weekend for the Lone Star Conference Tournament. So just talk about the field and what y'all did with the off weekend y'all got.
Well, you know, we have the bye weekend during the regular season as well, so got a little experience with it. Again, we were sort of banged up and you know, so felt like the time was useful for us. So we inter-squatted a couple of times and then gave them some days off, and back at it hard today. And then, you know, it was enjoyable being able to, you know, watch the other games and some really good games. And, you know, got 4 teams here that are really, really good and capable of winning it.
Last week you talked about specifically avoiding rust as one of your biggest concerns during a bye week. So what specific methods or drills were used to combat rust, and what will you do the same thing this week to do the same?
Rest. So we didn't do anything. I don't know. I hope, you know, we had it, like I said, earlier in the year, and we gave them 4 days off, and guys all came back. Bat speed was better, velocity's better, all that thing. And then, you know, like I say, I think we've been 16 or 17-1 since the bye week. So not something we've done in the past. I'll be honest, but you know, each team's different, and you got to sort of read them. And felt like, and then we had some injuries, obviously. So give those guys some time to heal up. So we'll see. You know, rust is a concern. I mean, it always is. But you know, we've been doing it so long. You know, I think the rest is maybe more helpful. You know, because it's tough when you're just practicing to practice, which that's not what should be happening. But when you don't play for 12, 13 days, it's tough mentally to get in the right space. And we've always been believers in perfect practice over, you know, a lot of practice is better.
This week you're facing Lubbock Christian, a team that beat you this season 3-1, your only series loss.
Yep.
That was pretty much, I guess, the most appropriate term would be a heavyweight series. You take game 1, a 19-9 after all those runs early on, then they tied it.
Yeah.
And they walk off 3 times in a row. So what did you learn from that series? What was your biggest takeaway?
Well,
what must be done to beat them this time?
Yeah, I think we said after it, you know, I think it had the opportunity to make us better, and I think it did. You know, they can score with anybody, and then, you know, who we'll get to see on Thursday, I assume, is in my opinion, the best pitcher in the conference. So our hands are going to be full, you know. But they're a really good team. They can score in bunches. They can score throughout the lineup. They've got a lot of ways they can hurt you. And then when Marquardt's on the mound, they're really good as far as not giving up runs. So we're going to have our hands full. Knew we would, because every team in this conference that's at this thing has an ace. And so that game 1 is going to be, you know, a battle. And then, you know, hopefully as you get going, sometimes depth starts playing a little factor. We feel good about ours, but the other teams that are here have really good depth as well. So it'll be exciting. We're excited to try to go win game 1, and it's definitely going to be a challenge.
And how does that previous series loss serve as extra motivation or fuel this week?
I don't think it serves as any.
No.
I mean, we want to beat them. We wanted to beat them up there too. I mean, it's same. It's big. They're all big games. You know, we hopefully go play better than them this time.
Take a look at the rest of the field, Coach. On the other side of the bracket, UT Tyler, West Texas A&M,
St.
Anne's. My goodness, I am.
It's all right. We all got break.
I am off today. Okay, sorry, busy as well. Okay, anyway, St. Ed's and UT Tyler, other side of the bracket. The top 4 teams entering the tournament are here. What do you see from those teams? Of course, played them both in regular season. I know you don't like looking too far ahead. But
yeah, no. I mean, it's just a great field. You look at Tyler and what they've done. I mean, goodness gracious. You know, they're neck and neck with us the whole way. You know, they obviously. They've got 2 aces, which is something that probably not everybody has, and that sort of separates them. And then they're just really solid. They have great depth on the mound, and then everyday wise, they're very similar to us. They can hurt you in a lot of ways, and they play really solid baseball. St. Ed's got an ace as well, and then they're pretty good depth wise down the line, and then offensively they've got a lot of weapons. So, I think all 4 teams here are really, really good, and you want to play against good people, and so this is exciting to have great competition.
And then picking in the last one for the weekend, I know you typically look at everything more detail when it comes to your pitching rotation for the tournament. Do you anticipate sticking to the same top 3 guys? Do you see yourself?
No, I think we'll change it up. We're still not really sure how and what that looks like, and a lot of it is matchups. Tournament baseball is so different than a 4-game series, and obviously a little more sense of urgency and all that. But no, I think we'll change it up. We're not sure exactly what that looks like at this moment, but no, I don't expect it to be the same.
Thank you, Coach.
That it?
Yep.
Thank y'all.